Hi guys, another episode of Crack the Beast. Now, in this episode, I get a little bit sidetracked. I was building a farm for some blocks that I need to start building my spaceship build. And yes, I did plan that before Arco started his. Didn't know he was doing that, but doesn't matter. I get slightly sidetracked by building another farm to get some power for things, and it all spirals out of control, and I end up losing my mind. Also, there are some quite serious things about the future of Crack the Beast that I'm going to discuss at the end, so do pay attention to that. It's quite important. Until then, I will pass you over to a very sexy guy. I'll speak to you later on. Thank you. So, hi everybody. This is my reed farm. This is the end. This is the end. My only. So, this is what I did last episode. Last episode, which has not made it to public viewing because of a DX story error. Now, let's talk about errors, shall we? I lost a building game. And I lost this episode because it told me it was recording. It had the little red numbers, all the folders were correct, all the mic settings were correct. You can always check that every time. I didn't do a test recording. That was my failure. I should assume that, because everything says it's all right, and you press the button and the numbers in the top corner go red to say it's recording, you kind of think it's recording. But in actual fact, it was doing bollocks all. I have no idea why. It's just one of those quirky little quirks of DX Story. So, that was annoying. And then, yesterday I recorded this. This is Wednesday today. Monday I recorded this. Tuesday I recorded another building game with Sparkles and MC Goober, which was nice, and the usual mob. And I have lost my audio. At least it's recorded this time because I reset DX Story, went through it all. Now, even though it says, because the reason we use DX Story is it can split the audio channels, which is brilliant. You can have one audio channel as PC audio, game audio, and one for the microphone, and you can then split that out, and then you can alter the relative volumes. Lovely. However, I had it set up for how it should be. One for the game audio, one for the mic audio. It's all set up fine. However, when it's come to actually check the audio, I have 2 copies of the game audio. No idea why. If only there was another, a decent audio program that could record the multiple channels. That would be nice. Pyro said he was using Game Shadow and had some good stuff from that. I don't think that works on this machine. I'll have to check. But I don't know if that does multiple audio either. So, anyway, I built this farm. It's extremely bloody expensive. And there, we got just over 3 stacks. It's not great, to be honest with you. I was very disappointed. I was kind of hoping this would work a little bit faster than it actually is doing. It's doing it, but these are expensive. Each one of these blocks is 48 farm blocks. That circuit board needed 4 diamantine electron tubes. That's 5 diamonds needed to make those. So that was pretty freaking expensive. Each one of these blocks needs a tin electron tube, and there's 48 blocks. It's quite expensive for what it is. I'm not too happy. So, they've got loads of different electron tubes. Bronze tin. It's 5 tin plus 2 redstone. to make. Oh, there you go. Diamond version. Makes 4. I'm a bit pissed off. But it'd work a bit quicker than that. Anyway. So that was the main bulk of what we were doing. Over there, which you can't quite see, is the. Oh, let's go to it. Are we going to it? I can't remember what I did now. It's 2 days ago since I recorded this. So yes, this is overdub. Right, this is the quantum, whatever it's called. Quantum bridge. Quantum link. That lets you access the ME stuff from our main base, which, because our main base will be transferring over here soon. But it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because it sucks a shitload of power. That's turned on, but it's not turned on at the other end. So, useful. We need some remote redstone switches. We might have to do something about that, I think. But yes, let us go to the base. Let's turn off the waypoints. Not really matters anymore, to be honest with you. We're doing a change to the PvP stuff. I'll talk about that later. So, back to base. There's a thermonic fabricator I had to make the things. The carpenter I had to make the soldering iron to solder the things to the thing. Crazy shit. Absolutely crazy shit. It's been quite a feat. So let's go to here. All the sounds on the recording, because I've got two audio channels of the same. They are slightly phasing, which is quite cool. Phasing is a great sound. But anyway, what are we doing? That's a good question. Let's power. Let's check power. Blop, 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 blop. Through here. And then go down here. Here's the power. Now I turned the tree farm back on because we lost all power from leaving that quantum thing on, and we got a lot of apples. Let's clear some of those. Now, being clever, I thought, oh, we can put that in the culinary generator, but the culinary generator is full. So we could put some in there. And then I thought, I remember. Sorry, we had to check. We had to look back in. If you go through the portals, all the pipes, conduits, whatever, disappear. Now I don't know why that is. Whose fault that is? Is that a Minecraft problem? I think it probably is. So yeah. Now we can do something with these apples, I think, other than that little thing. It's kind of peeing in the ocean. So I had a thought. Why don't we do something with them? Now, fermenter. I seem to remember that from the last series. Wow. Sorry, that tree noise is so crazy with the phasing going on. We need lots of bronze for that. Lots of bronze. The fermenter turns stuff into biofuel, which we can then run on a generator and do stuff. I think at this point I am looking it up on the forestry website. Now there's this, the bioreactor and biofuel, but the biofuel does not well, the bioreactor does not run on apples. It's running on saplings. I'm just checking this. Checking the pipes. So let's leave this and come back to something a little more useful. Okay, so this thing does not do apples, as we said. So we need to work out some other way of dealing with this huge, humongous chest full of shite. Now, I think the best option is the fermenter, and we can make fuel out of that. We need some bronze and stuff. So, I think best option is to go and make that. Back up the stairs. Ooh, floats. There we go. And then back to the building place. And let's open it up. Okay, some cactus. Well, we're going to need to build some cactusy stuff. And then some sand. Let's get rid of some crap. Right, okay. Fermenter. Let's get our shit together. Right, we need some bronze. Remember rightly, the Tinker, spell it right, you silly man. Yes, Tinker's ally is the same thing. Make some glass. And make some gears. Now, stone gears, I think we can make from stone gears. We can make thingy gears. Bronze gears. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, we can. So, 4 of those. There we go. Let's speed this up, shall we? Because it's just me building stuff, and looking like an idiot. So, squiggly, squiggly, squiggly. There we go. Fermentor. We've got some item ducts. We need some fluid ducts, I think. But, okay, so it has occurred to me that fermenter's not enough. We need a squeezer. Squeezer. Some tin and another one of those bronze things. Damn, last series of Feed the Beast, I built this, and I should have remembered, but I didn't. We need to squeeze the apples into fruit juice first. Some more glass. I'm sure I've got more glass somewhere. So let's make another one of these sturdy casings. And then bosh. Lovely jubbly, squeezer and fermenter. Now, this is where we need the fluid ducts. Don't know how many we'll need. Just grab a load of everything. We can always bring them back afterwards. Right, we have to move all of this over to the new base, which is going to be a pain in the bots. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Open blocks tanks are the greatest thing in the world. They are super, super sexy. Obsidian we've got quite a bit of. That's not including the massive stacks of it that Biffa's got in the other room. So, glass panes. Pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. Obsidian's a pain in the bum to make manually, but We've got a crap ton like we do. Boom, there we go. 28. Well worth it. Well worth it. Okay. Get rid of that. Bit of a tidy up again. Let's get back and let's sort out these apples. It wasn't really what I planned on doing this episode. Let's grab a servo. Oh, yes, servo. ME crafting. There we go. Isn't that simple? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well done to Biffa for making that. So you got these, which are basically just blueprints, essentially. Patterns, it calls them. But you can set those up, and then type for the servo in here. You'll see that it says craft underneath it. It's not a number. That's just basically taking the blueprint and then put it in something. I don't know where. Maybe it doesn't even go in a specific block anymore. I don't know what it does. It's all slightly beyond me, this ME stuff, to be honest with you. But what I do know is it makes it automatically for you, and that is good. In fact, that's probably where it's made. That's the whole thing you need. That's the pattern encoder where you make the patterns. It's a big old beast for sure. Probably not cheap to make, but there you go. Useful tool. So, that lava is empty. We need to fix that at some point. Let's pop down here. Trees are still treeing, which is great. Spray is still spraying. Lava is still empty over there. Let's find somewhere to put this. While I scratch my ear. Let's have a 3x3x3. Tank hole, I think. That's probably good. Dig it down. Dig it down, dig it down, dig it down. And then we will bling, bling, and gold. Let's grab that while we're here. We are surprisingly short on gold, so that would make sense. Right. Tank, 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 tank. Look at that. It's the sexiest thing ever. Just everything about the way... I love these things. Clean and crisp and clear, and let's fix that hole because that's going to bug everybody. The way they join, it's just everything. And it's just being busy. So, fermenter, squeezer. Squeezer first. Fermenter there. And we need to power it. And Badger the Intelligent did not think about that. Okay, so it does connect. That's how we break it. Let's go get some power cables. If indeed we have any of those power cables. I'm not sure we do. This is going to be nice when we're in our ship in the end and everything is there to hand. So, look there, we got leadstone. Fluid ducts, hardened energy. Was it hardened energy? I don't think it was. I think it was redstone. Let's have a quick squizzle in here. Redstone energy conduit empty, which I don't think will work, but we'll take it anyway. I said we'll take it anyway. Cute. Otherwise we might have to try something a little different instead. Back down we go. There's an awful lot of things. I mean, there's a lot that we do before we even hit the camera. So there's backwards and forwards. Try creature. Try to keep it minimal, but no, that won't fit onto that. Let's charge that up. So let's be clever about it. Use what we've got already. And fermenter. Follow the pipe. Some apples. Squeeze it there. Come on, work it out. Yay! Well done. And then fermenter we can put down. Once we've put the item pipes. Seriously, dude. There you go. Right. Apples. Grab some apples. Pop that in there. Take out that. What the hell are you making? Wood pulp. Don't want wood pulp. Okay, let's fill that up. There's something flapping about in there. That wasn't what we meant to do. Alright. Let's get that. Let's everything go back into that chest. Vacuum. Suck everything back into that chest. Okay. So whatever was floating in the pipes is now out of the pipes. There's already a pneumatic servo installed here. That's a block. I don't believe we wanted the block. I'm getting hypnotised by the... So it says the servo's there, but it's not. The servo's there. But you can't access the servo with a wrench in your hand. You have an empty hand, and it's really annoying. Okay, so we can put a servo in there. We're going to whitelist it, not blacklist. And we need to whitelist it for apple. Yeah, that's good. Don't need to do any of the others. Turn that off. And that should only put apples in. Right, now. No apples are going yet, because... Why are the apples not going yet? See if you understand why. It's giving me crazy messages. I'll work it out in a minute, but... it's being slow at this point. We'll come back to it, apparently. Let's try to get things sorted out. So, fermenter. We want fluid oats. So we have liquid going from the squeezer to the fermenter. We need to, of course, put arrows on that. We need to power that as well, which is frustrating. Those ducks are quite useful. That's still confusing me because I'm an idiot. So use this piece of information. And then we need to pipe that out to the tank, of course. And again, that's going to need to be powered. But, to be clever, we could pretty much put a block there and power both of them with one lever. One lever I don't have, so let's make that. Boom, there you go, 4 of them. I do things in style. Lovely. So there we go. And we got mulch as well, which is a nice little added bonus. Because we don't need the mulch in a minute. Whee! Look at the juicy juice. That's good. In here. Why is the juice not coming in here? Questions. No fuel. The reason the fermenter is it needs a lot of crap. It's not just juice. It's something I'd forgotten at this point. But then, let's pipe some stuff into it. So, again, that's going to need to be powered. See, it's not the end of it. I mean, these tubes are useful, and just to stick a lever on them is not the end of it. It's easier than crappy redstone engines and all that sort of stuff. So, okay, the mulch is going into the right spot, which is great. But still no apple juice, and I'm missing something else as well, which I don't realise at this point, but it will become apparent shortly. Okay, so part of the problem is we have sap in the pipe, which is presumably from when we made the sawdust accidentally. So kill the pipe, put the pipe back in again. There we go. We have apple juice. But we're still missing something from that hole. What are we missing? I don't understand why it should need, or it does need, which in this case is some plant matter. I mean, can't we just ferment the juice as is? I assume we're actually fermenting the plant matter using the juice as opposed to fermenting the juice using the plant matter, but even so, it seems an awful lot of things to have. We need to get saplings. Now, we have saplings. Oh, we have some blocks as well. But the saplings are getting diverted out. Not that way. So once we find the saplings, which are under there, you see the problem is that the excess are going to the purple tank over there, and I don't want them to do that. It's amazing how quick your inventory fills up as well. It's not, okay, I'll just need one of these and one of those, and then all of a sudden, boom. That's why it's quite nice to have holding bags and stuff. But there we go. Right, pipe that over there. Lovely. It is working. All the errors are gone. Doesn't look like it's putting anything out. And there's nothing in the tank. So, the question is, it's going through the pipe, where's it going? Staircase down here. The tanks. Look, there's some in the tank. Boom! There we are. There's just not enough. I love the way that just blobs and floats. It kind of reminds me of those shaders. I really should think about putting those on again. I used to have such difficulty getting them to work, but I've seen one the other day with it running and it was so nice. Maybe I should. So yes, we need to whitelist apples. So now apples are going through there, that's good. And we also need to whitelist some saplings. Hopefully that should keep that supplied as long as the whole system's running, because it puts out far more saplings than it needs to keep the system running. So presumably it will split it 3 ways. I don't know. We're certainly going. going into that, unfortunately, but maybe they will. I'm going to put another servo on or something. It's working. Everything's filling up. The tanks are filling. And the beauty of these tanks, of course, not only do they look pretty spectacular, but they're damn versatile too. I don't know why that's not working. Biofuel. That fire biofuel is different to this biofuel. That's the pepper biofuel. But even so, we have a tank full of it, so why isn't it running? I do not know. See, we've got no sticks, no saplings on that. Yes, look, pick it up. It's still got the stuff in it. That's just love it. I mean, that is such a great thing. Such a great thing. Okay. So we need to fix the sapling issue. Clearly a problem. A problem which I should probably ignore. Because maybe I didn't notice because I'm an idiot. Or maybe I thought I'd come back to it. I don't know what I was doing, frankly. What was I doing? Who knows? I've got a mission on now, though. What am I going to build? What am I going to build? Let's get rid of all this stuff. So what I've really done is sort out the power issue, except I haven't, because I've just made something that's done a little bit and then broken down. So, good work, Badge. You are the man. And when I say man, I mean raging idiot. Yay! So, sprinkler. Now, the theory behind this is, if I put one of those sprinklers, another open block thing, basically what they do is they act like fertilizer. They kind of make plants grow quicker. So my theory is, I'll make a couple of these, and we can put one on the reed farm, and we can put one on the cactus farm that I haven't yet made, but I have planned. Again, being the massive genius I am, I take the blocks out of the ME thing, and what am I doing? I'm wondering why we have 150 redstone torches. And then I make it in the ME thing, which means that it takes it straight from the ME system anyway, so I didn't need to do that. But there we go. 2 sprinklers, and they stack. Good news, everybody. Sprinklers stack. And that is that. Everything's good. Take some fluid stuff. Here a zombie. Come on, pick up the fluid ducts. It's not hard. And let's foxtrot Oscar. See you at the end. And here we are back at the end. Now, let's dig a hole down here. Get access to the water. We don't know. Hang on. Let's clear the space at the back here, because I can't take water out the front of the machine. I don't want to take it out the side of the machine, because that's going to affect the efficiency of it. Splish, splish, sploosh. My jetpack is right out. Awesome! Everything is awesome. Except for a jetpack with no juice. Whee! Yeah, apparently, open box guys know about this, but if you fly into the end portal to go to the end with the hang glider open, it will not work in the end. So that's a bug that we know about and is being worked upon. This very helpfully has a large power supply there. Straight in, lovely. I do like the domes as they are. They're kind of like a shape thing to give you the dome shape, but so you can build a template. But I actually quite like the sort of hologramness of it. Anyway, let's build it. Oh, and then we discover here that fluid ducts connect to normal pipes, which is pretty cool and something we didn't know. And then we try and see if we can attach it to the top one, which we can't. Nope, not having none of it. Feet are dangling in the way, so we'll do it like that and fly back out. Now at this point, I think I get slightly retarded. It happens. Build it up, build it up, build it up. Try and work out where I'm going to put sprinklers. Sprinklers do not go on top of fluid ducts. That confused me for a bit. And then for some reason I decided to put a block on it. And surprisingly that doesn't work either. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? I am retarded and I can't turn that round. So there we go. And I have a complete mental breakdown at this point. And spaz. Sometimes I just embarrass myself. Okay, screw you. I'm going home. Let's build a cactus farm instead. So, why am I building reeds in a large quantity? Why am I building cactus farm? That's a very good question. Now, there is a video that came out a while back with me and Biff, which I didn't put up, where we were talking about. It's just after he built those domes, and I was excited by them, and they inspired me to build a spaceship. Now, since then, Arcus has started building his monstrosity. I mean monstrosity in terms of an absolutely mahoosive thing. So no doubt people on Reddit are going to say, oh, you're building a spaceship in the end, and Arcus is already building a spaceship in the end, you're copying him. Which is, you know, Reddit's want. But, either way, it was planned. It was also planned to go pretty much where his is. Not exactly where his is, but certainly overlappingly close. So I did have a chat with him about that, but I am going to move mine to above the domes, getting a bit closer in. Now, what am I doing here? I have no idea. At some point it was discussed that big hole was going to, the other side of the cactus there was going to turn into a lake, but as yet it has not. So those magnum torches that Nebris put down have totally cleared out all the end of them. It's quite cool. Oh god. So yeah, that's a little column of endstone that's currently on my left, which you just saw briefly there. That is going to be the support structure for the start of the spaceship. But I need a lot of reeds. So there's Arcus's thing. Superstar Destroyer. We need some green glass. Lime green glass. Let's go and have a look at this. It is a big old beast. Get that back up. Hang glide. Some height. Now, there's been a bit of an interesting issue where people are saying that they can see his spaceship in the overworld and in the nether. We think there's a slight bug with the microblocks. It's not actually being built. Sometimes when you log in, it doesn't see the microblocks. So it's got these monitors here. I don't know whether he's just using that as an interesting patterned block or what. He does like his block patterns, but yes, interesting things going on. Lots of shades of grey. It's the usual. Arcus, he likes his texture. So mine is going here. The first nacelle is going to go above that. Now, what the question is, what are we making? We are making the Liberator. These canvas blocks here are fantastic. They're exactly what I need because most of the ship is white. And they are paper and fence. Which is good. Because A, you get 8 of them. So they're cheap as chips. And B, they are plain white, as I say. Yeah, there's no markings on them, there's no stuff. I had to play around with a few different white blocks, but that is by far the easiest and the best. So that will be great. Hopefully it won't clash too badly. We'll have the nacelles up there. As I say, we'll start putting one on that point there, another one sort of here-ish, and then over there we will probably have the big engine dome thing, or possibly over there. I haven't quite decided which way around it should point, but it no matter. A bit of food. So yes, that is that. So, let us talk. Actually, running out of time. A bit of a spaz here. Yeah, okay. While I'm having a brain aneurysm, trying to work something out, I will discuss the big news. There's a couple of things. Within the Crack the Beast itself, we have an update in waiting to go up online for us to test, where it's been sitting for about 10 days now. And I'm not happy about that. And this, I think, is going to be a problem. Because we are going to update fairly regularly. Look, we have gained 45 reads since we've been doing this. So yeah, that's an issue as far as I'm concerned. Because we now have not only an update to that, but we're about to get an update to that update. And still the first one hasn't gone out for us to test yet. So even though I'm pretty sure we are there in terms of stable thing, we haven't been able to test it because it hasn't gone into the repository to go up before everybody. I mean, we can manually download it from a Dropbox and manually install it, but it's a pain in the bum, and some people seem to have mental blocks when it comes to doing that. So look at this, I got it working because I'm a genius. For some reason, my brain just phased out when I was trying to fix that, and then I went back to the other base and realised it's just going in the back of it, not under it or anything stupid. There's no special blocks. It looks a bit stupid, but what can I say? It works. I could probably put it on top of a tank as well. That might do the job. Make it a bit better. Is it making it go any quicker? I don't know. Possibly. Possibly not. It might just be not psychosomatic, but you know. But look at that. The shapes on those blocks. I love that dome. I think that dome's great. It's really cool. So anyway, let's leave that. Let's go over here. Let's try and do the same with the cactus, and I will leave me to do that. Again, having some sort of major mental breakdown, as you will see as I do it. My brain just... I decided I'd use transfer nodes, but I don't actually know how transfer nodes work, so that's cock-up number 1. You keep track of the cock-ups while I talk, but do listen, it's quite important. So, as I was saying, the FTB updates are not happening quick enough for my liking, and we're not getting a response from the guys, so we're going to have to seriously look at that. I want to get this pack out. I'd like to get it out soon, maybe even packs soon. It needs to get out. People need to play it. There is a possibility that the one that goes out might not be 100% how we want it because it's not been tested, but it might have to go on another system. But we'll see. That's all very vague. And the other thing, and this is very important, is I am not going to put out any more Crack the Beast, or whatever it's going to be called, because I might have to change the name, episodes on YouTube. There you go. I am making more. I am going to be making my spaceship from now on for a bit, do a proper old school Minecraft build, big build, but using excellent blocks. But as I say, it's not going out on YouTube. I am now going to be using Patreon. Just for this series, as it stands at the moment. There are a few reasons for that. It's partly experimental. I want to do something that people are going to want to watch. As a thing, and the Capture the Beast, Crack the Beast stuff is Capture the Beast. Well, Crack the Beast stuff is fairly popular, so that's a good one, I think, to start with. Basically, the idea is instead of watching it on YouTube, and I am sick to death of YouTube. They are trying their best to ruin everything for us, making it very difficult. So instead of that, you pledge an amount of money per month. Now, that can be $1, and I'm happy for it to be $1. Some people have done 3. If you do a minimum of 3, I will send you out a limited edition W92 badge PAX East sticker that you can only get either from doing that or meeting me at PAX. It's not much, but it's a little something. You can choose that if you want. That's on a minimum of $3 sponsorship thing, but you can do it for $1. I think $1 a month for videos without ads on of this quality. Hopefully even better quality. As I say, after PAX I'm going to be a little less busy, so I'm going to put out more episodes of this and get back into the old way of doing it. Sorry, a little jump cut there while my brain actually imploded and I gave up. As I was saying, it's I think $12 a year for ad-free video is a bargain, to be honest with you. But as I say, some people have pledged 3, some have pledged 5, some have pledged 10, and there's even been a couple that have pledged 20, which is very generous and far more than I expect. But if you'd say $1 a month, and if you don't feel you're getting your dollar's worth, you can always cancel at the end of the month. And I will do this series. Hopefully after PAX, as I say, I'll get a couple of episodes out a week. I'll probably do a few special things for patrons. And then possibly if we reach some goals. I haven't set the goals yet, but you know, if I get to certain goals, I will possibly move more stuff over and perhaps eventually even leave YouTube entirely. But this is just an experiment, let's say. So some other people are using it. MC's been using it. He says he's got quite positive results out of it. But the main thing is, and I understand some people are not going to like this, and I'm sorry if you can't or whatever, but as I say, I am sick of YouTube. It's so broken. They are trying to drive everybody that's not massive away. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but for everybody else, thank you, and hopefully I will see you next episode when we start building the spaceship, the Liberator. Goodbye!